Hello everybody, welcome to another day of Cosmoteer. Today what we're going to do is we're going to go through a build session. The main reason why I need to do a build session is because I've been building and I haven't actually, or I've been playing. No pause, Cosmoteer, Grand Admiral, engage. And I haven't optimized any of my ships. And one of my biggest problems I have right now is I don't have a small ship to companion with my bigger ship. So right here, this is the ships that I had that I was building in game. Ships, you'll see them in the game, at least when we're playing no pause Cosmoteer, and you'll see that I just quickly designed it. Not very optimized at all. It was just put together. It had some armor on the sides. It was to protect it, so I had protect the cockpit, and it didn't do so well. It did its purpose, but it didn't so well. And then this one right here, it was another one of the designs that I did in the game that I had, and it has some protection, it's not a lot of crew, but if you watch right here, watch it play, you'll notice that once it starts firing, a whole bunch of the crew right here sits here and doesn't do anything. Notice, you see how it's shooting? So there's a ton of crew that's wasted, even though it's trying to do its best. A ton of crew space wasted. So what I need to do is I'm trying to build a smaller ship but utilize all the crew and utilize the space. You notice right here, the other problem I have right here is the cockpit's right here. I have no armor on the side. You notice on Grand Admiral they do 40% more damage, I do 30% less damage, so I have to overcompensate and really do something about that. But I like those designs. So what I did next, I started building up. Over here is one of the designs that I did, and another one of the designs that came up to the next. I was building these out to optimize it a little bit more. Now this right here is just a 12-man crew. Now you'll notice a 12-man crew uses all of the people, but that's not what I want. What I want is right here. You notice this ship right here, I have 18 crew. I have 18 crew, but I have 2 crew members right here sitting in the bunker, doing nothing, even though they're constantly firing and doing everything. I also redesigned here the armor so it's a little bit more protected. I moved the cockpit here, and I moved the things around a little bit, and there's a little bit more protection to help protect it. This design is good and all, but I still have 2 crew members that are not always utilized, and you see they're sitting in the bunker, so not so great. So I need to utilize the full 18 crew to make it go further. So then I have my next 2 designs here. Now the next 2 designs are going to be much more optimized. See how they're 18 crew? Perfect amount. So my first design right here is a design where I was like, okay, I need a little bit extra more damage. So I put the one guy right here, one laser right here, to utilize 1 extra crew so that they'll actually all jump out and actually do something about it. That's that ship. Now this ship right here is even more designed where you see right here I have more armor in the back to protect from being shot from the sides and the back. More armor in the back over here. A little bit more extending armor this way. Protecting the cockpit a little bit more so it can sustain more damage from side hits, as well as we have an extra laser back here and an extra laser back here. And then I added a ton more armor in the front, slowing it down a little bit, but again I have to overcompensate because I'm playing on Grand Admiral. And you'll notice that all crew is used, fully utilized in this one, and all crew is fully utilized on this one as well. So this one only has heavy damage on one side, where this one has on this side. So very different, very designed. So you can see right here, this one, because it has heavy armor here, it will actually last longer and outlast this other one. But it also has more damage because we have laser over here, heavy protected and guarded, come up from behind, designed in a way to do that. And you can see it has good maneuverability. Its top speed does get reduced a little bit because of the armor. It goes only 98, but it still has good speed, and it's 18 crew. So that was that design. Now, the thing about 1.06 that I have right there is it doesn't compete against a ship like this. But the problem with a ship like this is, yes, it has tons of damage, but you'll notice right here I have no protection in the back very well, no protection on the sides over here if I just shot in from the lasers. So if I got sideswiped, I don't stand a chance. But if for damage wise, just going straight damage, you see they do a ton of damage. Now at Grand Admiral, because of how it is in Grand Admiral, they'll attack your side ships. On lower settings, they'll only normally try to attack your biggest ship, but on Grand Admiral, whatever ship's the closest, they're gonna attack it. And if you're doing 40% more damage and doing 30% less, you have to think of being able to guard and protect your ships. The other problem as well with this one is it's 28 crew and this is 18 crew. There's 10 less crew that I actually need, but the cost is closer. So it's something I'm going to definitely probably look at and use. Now the next ship that I have here that I fully revamped, and I revamped the crew, it doesn't, right here, you're going to notice a big difference. This ship that has been fully optimized, well, it probably still needs some more optimizing. You see this one, same crew, cost more. Now this is the game that I have, ship that I have. Now before I optimize and change the crew, this ship lost 100% of the time. So because I was in the game and I didn't fully optimize it to work, now they actually stands almost a 50-50 chance. The way that I've optimized it to change it. And what I've changed heavily on this ship is the cannon. In here I've taken away all of these actual delegations so they don't ever walk away. I made operate and supply ammo so they're always there, as well as I changed the cannon loaders. They also have that ability so that they're changed to be operate and supply with a 9. And then optimizing it just so they do just the right amount. Now this ship still does actually lose a little bit more often than my other ship here. This ship still needs to be optimized as well. I actually like the cannon, how it was set up. But I probably need to change this because I don't ever want to walk away. But there's other things as well that this one has an advantage over than this one. This one you see how the armor is a little bit less. Where this one right here has a ton more armor in the front, as well as the storage is in the front. For the sense that it has to attack so much more just to get to the cannons. Now the other problem that is wrong with this ship right here is you see the power is not optimized for those power plants. Where this one I've optimized, you see right here, they're always powered, always fueled, and always going. So I optimized the roles for power distributors. I had to optimize all these other things to make it so you see right here, they're constantly firing. But they're using up all the sulfur, they're constantly firing. Where this one, see how they don't have power? I need to change and optimize this a little bit more. I would probably do that at maybe a later time, or maybe I should fix it. Maybe I should just take the roles. Every single point where everything matters, where this library is at 8. See, this ship still won because of optimization. Now before I did the optimization, that ship almost always lost. So please be aware of that. Even though you build out your ship and it can be all sorts of really nicely designed, unless you optimize your roles in full, they won't do well. So let me show you the difference once we start optimizing this. So come over here, edit the roles, supply battery for the cannon factory. This should be 8. Okay. Cannon for cannon rolls. My cannon rolls right here. I need to change this. Supply ammo, but everything else, turn it off. Else. Away from the station, I just want them to be ammo and supply. Not even fire extinguisher. Off for my cannon. Boosters, I don't want to do anything else. Another resource. Correct. Okay. Power distribution that. So let's take a look to see how this goes. Probably a few more things I have to tweak on it as well. Cannon should always be there. It should come in. We'll see how that does. I'm mainly looking at these generators and if these guys ever walk away from the actual cannons. Probably have to fix my cannon loaders on here. Got it. They should both be on. Because if they're not the same ones, then they'll start hesitating and going back and forth, thinking, oh, do I operate or I load ammo? Operate, load ammo. You don't want them to think and decide, you just want them to actually do. Sulfur. Oh, that's because I don't have the match right here. Battery and sulfur should be the same. Nothing went away. But still losing to this one. Again, yeah, they're both 8. Save the ship design. Then we've changed the roles because out we'll put in 1 the updated roles, and let's see how this ship does cost less, so it does have less things on it, such as boosters and everything else. But we're trying to re-optimize this ship again to do better. Even though I fully optimized this one. So pit testing them against each other. Now my in-game ship for the actual gameplay, I'm gonna have to fix it. I also have less armor in the front here, so they actually do sometimes try to target here. So utilizing the full armor. The first thing they try to always target is the large shield generators. As you notice right here, it's going for this one. So, and then the nice thing is once they kill this one, the AI is going to think, okay, I want to take out this shield generator next. Because I optimized this other ship, it is now doing better. You see how that only one of them is missing a little bit of power, but it should keep. I think I know what the other thing. I don't have laser distributors. So the other thing with this ship right here, is why they can stay constantly powered, is I have laser power distributors. And my laser power distributors also have supply battery 10. That is what this is. I have one of these that is not being supplied battery. So what we're gonna do is, they don't have laser distributors on it. Rolls. I want to make sure that there always has power as well as ammo for the factories. So that they're supplying ammo. Important. Now the other problem with this ship right here, because I have so many extra lasers, you see how these back ones are uncrewed? I need to take off some of the... I don't have enough crew. 76 crew is not enough to constantly man these two back ones. Plus, see how they're short of power? I get the first burst, but then they walk away and they have nothing. Still, it does give it a tiny bit more advantage because you a lot against this one. This one, they don't have sulfur provided, but they are powered. They are constantly powered, but he's missing sulfur. What else did I design? That's the only things that I worked on. So, If you enjoyed this content, thank you so much. Thank you for watching my episodes and watching No Pause, Cosmoteer, Grand Admiral Engage. Uh, we're going to go ahead and make sure that this video gets posted earlier in the morning, and we'll still have another episode being posted later today. Thank you again for watching. Please feel free to smash the like button, leave me a comment, tell me what you like, tell me what you don't like, tell me what you want to see next. If you really enjoyed it and you want to be notified, feel free to subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. And if you don't want to subscribe, that's okay. Come back once a week, once a month. Currently, I'm posting every day on my No Pause Cosmoteer Grand Admiral Engage. Thank you so much for being here, and you all have a wonderful rest of your day.